We live in a society that is very alert to questions of justice, and rightly so. I don't know how you feel when you confront injustice. I think many of us get angry, we want to make a difference, and yet at the same time we feel a sense of powerlessness and frustration. Often our situation gets on top of us, we become bitter. Well, here at church on Good Friday, we've just read through the account of Jesus' death and crucifixion according to Luke. And it is certainly a story of injustice. But it is also a story of a man who rises above that injustice. It doesn't get on top of him. It doesn't drag him into bitter recrimination. But in Jesus, as he faces this injustice, we see something beautiful, something honourable. Here is a man who, as he was wrongly crucified, as they hammered the nails into his wrists, prayed for his enemies to be forgiven. Here is a man who, as he gasped for every breath, spoke words of hope and forgiveness to the thief who was crucified next to him. And so in the message of Easter, we find a message of deep hope. Hope for today, because Jesus does what so many of us so often fail to do, as he lives with a life of beauty amid such an onslaught of injustice. Here is a model to follow, to learn from. A man who faced deep injustice. And hope for the future. Because as Jesus died, he took the penalty for all of our sin that we might come into his wonderful kingdom to come, the kingdom of heaven. And interestingly, as we read the scriptures, heaven is primarily pictured as a place of justice, where we will be with the righteous God forever. So this Easter, I'd love to invite us to consider afresh the hope that we can have in Jesus. Hope of knowing him today, hope of being with him forever in that perfect kingdom to come. And may I wish you all a very happy Easter.